My brother, let me tell you, in our culture, we believe all girls are virgins. So as you grab her from your donga, once you have just played sex with her, she cannot go anywhere because it's a shame in the community. One girl sharing two boys. It's a shame.
So pulling her and grabbing her actually means you're going to have sex with her that very day?
If you grab her, you can even take her aside, even like not even half a kilometer. Then you just lay her and you cannot even take to the house. You first start firing her in the bush.
But sister, how do you feel about this? You're a woman, you're a girl. Isn't this rape?
I'm even ashamed.
This is rape, eh?
Yeah, it's really rape. This is rape.
Jesus Christ.
Because now here, they force you, and they do their things. Mm-hmm. If a girl is insisting, the friends of the boy will come and handle you. The other handles the leg, another leg is handled from their hands. They stretch you. Then this one now comes and just. It's really so strange. I witnessed that. I saw at home we had the same scenario. We went for a donga. So by the time we were coming back, that thing just happened just in front of us. I was ashamed. From that time, I think it was just yesterday when I stepped at Donga when we went there. But I've never thought of going there. I just lost interest in Donga. That's because I still have the other.
It's traumatic.
Yeah, it's really.
And it's a hostile culture. Unlike my brother here who thinks for the guys it's actually beneficial because my name is Daniel. And I have been here for about a week, and thanks to my friends here who hooked me up, and I'm looking typically like a Karimojong right now. But thanks to once again my friends Loyan. Hi Loyan.
Hello.
Good to have you on the show, my brother.
What do I have to do?
It has been a serious, hectic week, and thanks to you for keeping me alive and moving up down around Karamoja.
You're most welcome to Karamoja.
Thank you so much, my brother. And I cannot forget my sister, Tino. She's a DJ, by the way, but right now she's not looking like a DJ. She looks like a princess. Hi, Tino.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
I didn't know you could also be as smart as this. You were learned Karimojong, but today you look like the other one that hasn't gone to school at all.
This is culture.
And just so you know, for me and Loyantino has some drinks for us here, and she will be passing when we ask for them. But guys, once again, welcome to the Karimojong Podcast on our YouTube channel. By the way, you can join us by hitting the like button and share and subscribe when you are able to. But please, we advise that you subscribe by force. So my friends, during my stay here in the week, there are 3 issues that stood out for me that actually came out, and I think they are actually issues that I'd like us to discuss. You are learned Karamojongs, and you are young people, you are also youths. One of those issues, Loyan and Tino, is the Karimojong men are just lazy. They let the women do all the work while they chill under trees all day. And I find that weird. The other second issue that came out for me was the disco, Edonga, where the young men get wives to marry. For me, I find that as rape. And then the third issue, you'll be shocked as we spoke to the girls that were married, the 2 young girls who were married to the man who is worth 38 other women. He's actually a Mzee Paul. They said they didn't choose to get married to him, but their parents actually wanted them to get married to him because of the cows, which are among the Karimojong are pride and prestigious. And so the parents wanted cattle and they sold their girls. For me, that's actually slavery and a form of forced marriages. So I want us to discuss these things real quick on this podcast. So I'll start with you, my sister. Let's talk really fast about forced marriages. You are a young girl, okay? I know that you are a learned Karimojong. What is your take on this? Is this right?
It's not right. Because on forced marriages?
Yes. And this is your culture, remember. So I don't want you to hit hard when it is your culture. I just want to pick your opinion.
I know it's not really right. No issues to deal with marriages. It's like it's like someone to decide who to marry. Parents do not have that right to choose for their children. So like the ones who gave birth to you, at least they should also give us chances to make our own choices. Yeah. Not them like these things like a person can come and give animals with their parents. Not even like, the thing is really common in villages. They don't take children for blood test. A man can come with this HIV, but you don't know anything. They just force you to marry that person just because of love for animals. They just love animals. They don't care whether you contract AIDS, you do what. Parents don't care.
So you think it's harsh as a culture?
Yeah, but which is not really good. It's really something which, even to my side, I really look at it. I even regret being a Karamoja.
For that reason, you regret being a Karimojong. I hope the elders are listening. My brother, you went to Edonga and you saw what your other brothers are doing there. You learned Karimojong, okay? And you were with me all day where we spoke to Musei's wives and the two newly married wives. And you clearly had their opinions, What's your take on this? You are a man, but you're also a young man. And you're also a Karimojong. What's your take on this?
Yeah, in Karamoja, having a polygamy family is a bit good. One of the advantage about it is you expand the clan. And when you expand in the clan, the boys, they will help you in terms of defending your family. The girls, they will make for you. They will make you to get more cows as you produce more children. Yeah, that's one of the advantages why most of our elders prefer getting more, as many women as they can afford.
Yes.
And even me also, that's what I prefer. Even me also, if I grow, or if I will have that ability, I will have to marry more than 2 women, so that I expand my clan. I get more cows. Then if I get boys, they will at least also help me in terms of defending, or in terms of also expanding there, whatever.
Loyani has a completely contradicting opinion. For you, you think it's actually okay. But now, let's focus on the issue of the girls that are forced to marry off these men because of cattle. What do you think? Are the fathers and parents okay? Is it just fine to sell? Because I think that's a slavery in its form, in its old original form.
Yeah. To a land person like me, I see it like it's a bad act. But to our elders, they see it as something good in the community. Whereby, for you, if you don't have animals, you will not be allowed to marry any girl in the community, because they will just see that girl as a caste person in the community. So as we believe that we trust only cows, which is a source of income to us, to a source of everything. So if you have a child who is willing to marry, you have to force to a family who has cows, maybe 60 or 70, so that they can give you also wealth. So that if your son marries also, you'll be able to afford.
So the girls are an asset. So in your opinion, you would rather have cows come in than keep a young girl who is not married? It's a curse.
Yeah, in our community, it's a curse for you to give for your daughter to marry someone who cannot afford to give you a cow.
Let me turn to Tina a little bit here. Is it slavery?
Yeah. I really don't think.
You don't think it's slavery, but you don't agree with it?
But sometimes, I think girls just do that to please parents.
They only do it to please their parents. Okay, what is your position as a girl? Should we get rid of this culture, this practice?
But it's something that people are into. I don't know. I don't think we can even change this way of living. Maybe only in towns, but in villages, elders can never accept this.
It's quite impossible. So there is another practice that I question really, and I found it uncomfortable for men to be seated under trees. I actually think Karamoja has the laziest men in the whole world. I actually find it and I'll start with you as a man. You're growing up, you're going to marry. You're not yet married, right?
Yes.
But you're just about to set your eyes on one fine girl, and then the next one, and then the next one, and third one, like you said, you confessed on the show here. Is it fine for men to be seated under trees all day and the women do all the donkey work, including building and looking after the children?
Yeah. For us, the land people, we may assume that it's not right, but for them, they feel like it's right because.
What is your opinion?
My opinion, it's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just because it's not okay to live like your wife, to do all the work. Sometimes it's just a kind of slavery. The woman is undergoing slavery. But our elders do such kind of a thing just because those days their work was just for raiding and to look for animals only. That was the initial. But those days when the guns were there, but when the guns were taken up, so that's one how you can see them just like one because they have nothing now to do.
So before their work was to just go and launch raids and bring cows.
Yes. Yeah. When those days when we are still having guns, the work of men were just to go and to launch for raiding, to bring cows, and to marry. The work of a woman is to care for their family,
including building and cutting grass and looking for poles in the bush. Bright is hard work. You are a woman, and I don't want to say God forbid, but you might get married to a fellow Karimojong or end up with one of them. Are you ready to do all the work?
I'm not ready.
What's your plan? Are you going to run away with me? We go back to Kampala?
No, but not all men in Karamoja like that. We have few men who are really who really feel for women. Because now there's no way you can make me a beast of work, a beast in your family. Like I do almost everything. Yet I'm also when we met, you picked me in our family, like in our home. Like you also came from your home. We were together, like we go together. So you have to treat me like your own sister. Oh yeah, yes.
Come on, we can't be sisters, eh? Because we are going to be having children.
In terms of work, like at least you need to bring some backup. You need to back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So clearly, Tino is not in agreement here, and she also think it's slavery.
Yeah, it's slavery.
What can we do to change that? My brother, you a man. How can we change this attitude?
Okay.
Because there are no guns anymore, and clearly we can't be seated under trees all day.
Now, since the government has taken all the guns from our area, now our work is for us who went to school, we are now dedicating the work, telling the public that let's try to take all our sons and daughters to school. We study outside. That's why the one way of changing our area. We cannot change when they are just lying under the tree. So, as we are going to talk to them, to the community, about how to take their kids now to school, because now schools education is the only way for success, as we see from observe from other regions.
Wow, interesting. Who is the area MP? What's this area called, Tino?
Are you meaning the district?
What's the district and who is the area MP here?
The district is Nakapiprit district. And the MP is Alepero Moses,
my brother. This is your constituency. Shout outs to you first of all, and thanks for coming back to Parliament. But Mr. Man, some of these things have to change. We can't have men seated under trees all day. Now, the other thing that stood out for me, my sister and my brother today, while we did these stories all this week, is that the Edonga dance, I find it's a hostile culture. You know? How do you just go set your eyes on one girl, you get your gango, your boy, and then you pull her, and then when you defeat her, she becomes your wife? This is hostile, you know. Is this how you got your boyfriend as well?
No, for us lunch ones, just we meet. We meet
formally date.
We date.
You have the luxury to go out just a few times. Maybe my brother here has a different experience. My brother, you have a girlfriend right now.
Yes.
Did you meet her through a donga?
Yes.
Was it forceful? How hard was it?
Yeah, those things are just for the culture. You can't go to the donga then you introduce your thing. You have to follow what the elders have done. You have to first identify, then you pull. Then from there, of course, now you have to move with the gang. Because as we are dating, you are also competing with the other groups. If you move alone, the other group will come and overtake you. That's how they move with the group. You have to be with your bodyguards. with the sticks, so that in case of anything, you have to beat someone seriously.
Aside from thinking that this is rape, for me, I also want to commend, because it's a beautiful place to be at. I was there, though I failed to get myself a girl. The girl actually overpowered me and my friend who offered to get me the girl. But it's a beautiful function and ceremony altogether. But again, clearly it's against the will of the girl, you know. How sure are you that this girl is going to be one with you when you finally actually marry her? How sure are you that she's going to have the same vision as yours, my brother?
Yeah, my brother, let me tell you, in our culture, we believe all girls are virgins. So as you grab her from your donga, once you have just played sex with her, she cannot go anywhere, because it's a shame in the community. One girl sharing two boys. It's a shame.
So pulling her and grabbing her actually means you're going to have sex with her that very day?
If you grab her, you can even take her aside, even like not even half a kilometer. Then you just lay her and you cannot even take to the house. You first start firing her in the bush.
But sister, how do you feel about this? You're a woman, you're a girl. Isn't this rape?
I'm even ashamed.
This is rape, eh?
Yeah, it's really rape. This is rape.
Jesus Christ.
Because now here, like, they force you, and you know they do their things. Mm-hmm. If a girl is insisting, the friends of the boy will come and handle you. The other handles the leg, another leg is handled from their hands. They stretch you. Then this one now comes and just. It's really so strange. I witnessed that. I saw like at home we had the same scenario. We went for a donga. So by the time we were coming back, that thing just happened just in front of us. I was ashamed. From that time, I think it was just yesterday when I stepped at Donga when we went there. But I've never thought of going there. I just lost interest in Donga. That's because I still have the other.
It's traumatic.
Yeah, it's really.
And it's a hostile culture. Unlike my brother here who thinks for the guys it's actually beneficial because you want to.
Pride, like it's just like a pride.
My brother in Kampala, they will arrest you the moment the police come. What do the authorities say, by the way, here?
People anyway, like for Manyatas, like next to the centers where police are. A man like the siblings to a girl can even report a man or take him there. Sometimes they are arrested. You find sometimes they just harmonize things within themselves, like in villages. They just agree, let them stay.
Wow, interesting. My brother is sipping something. Just a disclaimer, it's not alcohol for my Christian brothers who we pastor with. This is not alcohol, but it is an amazing soft drink. Thank you, my sister. Now, as we conclude on this matter, I want us to conclude overall. Should government step in and abolish some of these practices now and save Karamoja, or we want to preserve our culture and keep raping girls and keep having lazy men and staying backward?
I don't know. Maybe these issues are like because now even our own leaders have tried to talk to the people, but still we really see like people cannot adjust on this. They still call it culture. Whatever they do, they say it's culture, and only in some places people have really like seen that it's really kind of it's shame, and like they're portraying bad image, so people are a bit now adjusting in some places. But now, like in other places, like in DP villages, it still exists.
It still exists. I saw these things with my two eyes. My brother, are you still proud of these cultures even after we've had these discussions today? Are you still proud of these things and you want them to continue happening?
Yeah. Anyway, culture remains a culture. We are proud of our culture, the Karamojongs.
Even rape, my brother.
That's not rape.
Laziness, my brother.
Laziness, I can.
Forced marriages, my brother.
Laziness, I can condemn. That in time to come we have to change.
What should we do about it? Because the men are doing nothing and the women are doing most of the work, and society can't advance because the men are laid back and the women are at the forefront alone. Women are not so muscular like we are.
Anyway, since now raiding it has stopped in our region, now the only thing is to sensitize the community about how to help the women to participate also in some other works like building. Yeah, that's our one way of encouraging them, like cooking. Though the culture is against like the men to see a man cooking, is against the culture. So that's one way we can improve about to lessness in our community.
But rape should continue.
No.
We have to leave it here right now. Thank you so much for tuning into the Karimojong Podcast. My name has been Daniel. I'd like to thank my friend Loyan and my sister here, Tino. She looks like a pretty queen. Yeah. Hit the subscribe button and like and share this and make sure the whole of the world gets to know that there is a rape in Uganda and there is forced marriage and then there are lazy men in Uganda. But we need to get rid of this. We'll see you again next time. Keep it here.